Rocky Mountain National Park's Emerald Lake Trail, 3.3 miles out and back, 715 feet of elevation gain, which doesn't sound like much, but when you're starting at 9,300 feet and crossing 10,000, and you're coming from zero in New York, it's a different conversation. Not only were we going to be battling the altitude, but we were also racing the weather. There was a large rainstorm on the horizon, and we only had a few hours to get up and back. Our journey would be taking us from Bear Lake to Nymph Lake, over to Dream Lake, and finally Emerald Lake. At 7 p.m. the night before, we scrambled to grab our passes, which oddly felt akin to scrambling to get the best classes back in college, but we got them nonetheless. And bright and early the next morning, we were on the bus heading to the trailhead. And as we made our way in, we passed Bear Lake, which our bus driver told us was the most visited alpine lake in the country. And with all the people there, you could tell. I've been out to Colorado more times than I can count for some reason. No, I was going to push you.
It's me.
Yeah, I have a friend out here, and she's actually leaving Colorado now, so this is the last-ditch effort to get out here. And I've wanted to hike Rocky Mountain National Park so many times, and I just, wrong season, no permits, no time, and finally. But first, let's introduce the crew. You already know me, the New Yorker and wannabe travel filmmaker. Cass, the local, lives at 9,000 feet and completely unbothered by all of this. And Tyler, Kansas City born and raised, the other guy from sea level. You're in prime hiking mode?
I'm in prime hiking mode. Damn, bro. I think my heart rate now is probably like 55.
Yeah, mine's not too bad, I don't think. But
You don't see my breath.
no, I'm okay for now. We'll see. We'll see if it holds
You're
up.
not used to this.
No.
You and I hike a bunch.
Yeah. Tyler and I are dying. No, not really dying too bad yet, but she lives at 9,000 feet. Yeah. she's just going up, no problem.
It's a walk in the park, literally.
Yeah. Walk in the park. And I will say, in my defense, I've only been in Colorado for one full day, and jumping from 0 to 10,000 feet in just that day, my body hadn't had much time to adjust. So every time I felt good and pushed a little harder, my heart rate would start to climb. But that didn't dampen my spirits though. I don't know, the trees are kind of like skyscrapers. A little bit.
Not as tall.
Not really. Hit the first lake. This is Nymph Lake. And then there are two other lakes on this trail. Well, Emerald Lake being the third. So yeah, it'll be nice just to take a load off. Oh my God, it's so bright. And just chill for a little bit. What sets Nymph Lake apart from the other two on this trail are the lily pads and the wildflowers. And you can also start to see Hallett Peak just starting to poke through the tree line. There was this fallen tree that you could walk under that I thought was pretty cool as well. And it was a good excuse to catch my breath. It's funny, I have to keep playing catch up because I see a pretty spot, I stop, take a photo, take some video, and then I just tell my friends, just go, I'll catch up. Because if not, we would be here all day. I never know, like when people are talking about like going up and down on the trails, like, oh, I'm glad that was a tough hike. I'm like, I appreciate the heads up.
But also,
but you're psyching me out at this point already.
I'm already half dead. And you're making it worse.
Yeah, I'm like, just let me be in the ignorance and bliss. Let me enjoy the nature. No, I'm good with it. I'm good with it.
On Herman Gulch, there's always, anytime you're going up, oh, but the view is so great at the top.
Just keep going. Just keep going. Yeah.
And you're like,
I'm tired. All right, Cass has some very important wisdom to drop on us. Ready?
Do you want to know how you know that that's an aspen?
How?
Because of the way that it is.
Thank you. Very, very informative. After Nymph Lake, we started to gain some real elevation, and you could really start to feel it when you're pushing towards 10,000 feet. And it was at this point that I thought we could breathe a sigh of relief, but I was just a little wrong. It is nice. It seems to be leveling out a little bit.
Yeah.
Like the initial bit was like up.
Yeah.
The levels. And then it was like a 40% grade at the end. So that should be a lot. Oh yeah, I really jinxed it. That was that was on me, guys. Respectfully be quiet. Respectfully. Wait, what was that guy that said? It's like
you're talking so much, you're out of breath.
Yeah, you're talking so much. You're running your mouth so much, you're out of breath.
Yeah, that's what it was.
That's what it was. That's great.
You have to come up here and see this.
It was at this point that we started to gain enough elevation that we could actually start to see above the tree line and see the peaks of the mountains, which was incredibly beautiful. But at the same time, we did see the clouds starting to roll in, which told us that we needed to start hurrying. In addition to the clouds rolling in, we also saw the haze in the air from 2 massive wildfires over in Utah, a sobering reminder of the risks facing places like this.
How cold is it?
Freezing.
Yeah. It's gonna feel nice though. All right, how bad? Bad?
Freaking.
Oh yeah. But it feels so nice.
Feels so good.
Oh,
Oh man.
that feels really nice. It's gorgeous here. Look at how clear the water is.
As we trudged along towards Dream Lake, the environment started to change. It became more alpine and exposed. The trees thinned out, and the trail opened up in a way that it hadn't before. And as we arrived at Dream Lake, I had a very important realization.
I want to get a snack, I think, here while we're chilling, because I'm realizing I haven't really eaten anything today.
You haven't eaten anything.
No. But she purdy, so it's a good view.
She party.
It's a good view for a snack.
Dream Lake, and I know it sounds like a setup, but it really is aptly named. It sits at just under 10,000 feet with Hallett Peak being reflected right back at you. We ended up sitting here way longer than expected, and it's hard to know if it was just the altitude or it was the sheer beauty. Honestly, of the 3 lakes, Dream Lake was probably my favorite. The tree-lined framing of the water, leading your eyes straight to Hallett Peak, and there's nothing quite like it. But with the first drops of rain starting to fall from what was shaping up to be a fast-moving mountain storm, we decided that we needed to finish what we started, and it was on to Emerald Lake.
We're at like 10,000 feet now, right?
I think so.
Damn, okay. Not on the camera, it looks just up. The last little bit. Ugh. You see the lake. That's all you got. It's downhill. This is so cool. It's a glimmering.
We finally made it to Emerald Lake. Despite the altitude, despite the storm closing in close behind us, we actually made it. And honestly, it was everything. But before we could even fully take it in, we got distracted by a few furry friends.
Oh, he's climbing on me?
He said, "Are you a tree trunk?"
Apparently it's bugs and chipmunks. They like me today. There's a worse combo.
There's a worse comp.
Yeah,
Could be like by cheetahs, mountain lions, elk. You know,
that could be pretty bad.
not too bad.
Finally made it.
We made it.
Oh man. She purdy.
Sheep
Purdy. Beautiful. Ty, how do you feel? Hey bud.
Wake me up when we're ready.
Okay.
Yep. I'm still distracted by old chipmunks. Again, I don't want to go to my shorts. Wrong pair of nuts. Wrong pair of nuts. There's so many of them.
We couldn't have been at Emerald Lake for more than maybe 20 minutes before it started to rain more consistently. We'd beaten the storm up barely, and it was time to get back down. Of course, as we made our way back down the trail, the rain did stop, and it goes to show how fast these mountain storms can move, though it's hard to know for sure.
All right, so we made it back. Emerald Lake was so cool. Yeah, there you go. Did you survive?
Barely.
Barely.
My feet.
Oh yeah, she brought slides. And she didn't tell us to bring slides. For free?
Rocky Mountain National Park. I've tried to get here more times than I can count, whether it was the wrong season, missed permits, or just bad timing. And honestly, now that I finally made it, I think it might just be America's most beautiful national park. And it's a place that you should see for yourself at least once in your life.
Okay, puppy.